I didn't know when I was carrying him that there was anything wrong. When I delivered him, it was obvious that there was something not quite right. He had his first surgery done when he was 1 month old, where he had something called a craniectomy, which is where they reformed the shape of his skull to try and make sure that he'd got enough room for his brain to grow. He had surgery to his hands to separate his fingers, which were fused at birth. He had grommets inserted, he had tonsils taken out, he had surgery to feet so that he could wear normal shoes. He then had another huge craniectomy done when he was about 9 years old, which was when they discovered he was having a build-up of pressure in his head.
I have a physical disability, but it hasn't affected me from doing anything. I've just shown the world what I can do.
Tell us what it was like when you found out you qualified for the Special Olympics.
It was the most nerve-wracking experience of my life. The whole team is 121 athletes, but only 7 athletes have been put forward for athletics, and I'm one of the 7.
It's the same as the Olympics. Every 4 years we have a massive big event, and this year 5 of our athletes from St Albans have been chosen to go and compete for Team Great Britain and go to Los Angeles for the World Games, where there'll be 7,000 athletes competing from all over the world, so very exciting.
Mitchell Camp is one of my 7 athletes. I coached him when I was coaching at St Albans. When his name came through for the World Games, he was one that I definitely wanted to put through. Today with Mitchell, I just popped along to check in on him, and we were just running over some long jump. This is an area that, because of the winter, he hasn't had much practice with. Run, 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 run! That's fine. Now, take it a step back. Move a step back from where you started. Take my water bottle if you need a mark. Okay? Because you're starting at all different places.
Hi, my name's Matt. I'm going to Special Olympics in LA with Mitchell Camp. Special Olympics is for people for different age groups between 6 and up to 70. Any sort of sports. It's more for people with mental difficulties instead of physical difficulties.
They told us almost immediately when we got to Great Ormond Street that Mitchell had something called Apert syndrome, which is a craniofacial condition that affected the way his skull was formed and the way it was going to grow, the way his mid-face was going to grow, and how his hands and feet were. Mitchell's junior school helped him get into sport, really, because they were always extremely inclusive about letting him join the football team, making sure he took part in athletics. It was a very small school, and their attitude was very much that Mitchell didn't have a disability. He was just one of the kids there. So he very much from a young age felt that he could achieve in sports, even though it was fairly obvious that he couldn't achieve necessarily as much as everybody else. He competed in the national games in Bath for the athletics. And he came away with a gold medal and a silver medal. Gold medal for his relay and a silver medal for his 100 metres. And that really inspired him to think, he could do more. And it was through taking part in the national games in Bath that he was selected to take part for Great Britain in Los Angeles this year. The journey that he's been through to get where he is now has been very hard for him. So the pride that comes with, knowing that people have recognised his commitment and his willingness to train and his willingness to run on feet that other people can't even walk on is somewhat amazing.